Alright, let's take a look at the Deepcool AK620 CPU cooler, and I'm going to unbox this. As I had stated earlier. So alright, so first thing, this thing comes in available in shrink sleeve packaging. So as you can see here, I tried opening it up a bit. So that's how it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and open this up this way. And once this is done, keep the plastic away. So you see the packaging is a little different of Deepcool this time. So they're going very economical. They're going with, I believe this is cardboard with recyclable paper, because you can see the textures over here, and they've not done much printing on this. So I guess that's also saving on ink, but then again they've done printing on this. However, if you see, it's just white paper. They got the AK620 CPU cooler image on this side, the Deepcool logo, and yes, they have important specifications and information printed here with barcode and part number and serial number, etc. So once we remove this, you can see the little tape over here. Let's give it. So I'm gonna okay, right. So we're gonna just tear that off, and we have the green Deepcool. Okay, so they did a lot of printing on this, so that's okay. All right. Then you have the box with the importer sticker, and the best part about this entire packaging is that there's very minimalistic design that is being used over here. So kudos for design for Deepcool. I think they have a very good designer who has designed their entire I could say rebranded the entire product line and the company image. So we are going to open this, and okay, it's supposed to be open this way. This is what you get. This is the first unboxing of the Deepcool AK620 from me. So as you open the box, you are greeted by two thermoform, and this is the accessory box. It's a plain brown box, a really nice touch. I've seen something similar like this in one of the Noctua coolers. So you open this box, and I think you get the similar thing in the Assassin's 3 cooler, but yeah, I think this is a nice touch. So you have a pouch that has all the, if you can see, it has the metal backplate for Intel and AMD mounts. I think this is only for Intel mounts. Yep, only for Intel mounts. And then you have the AMD mounts. You would just go mostly for AM4 only. So that is something that is all you're gonna get. That's fine. So we're gonna keep that aside. You get, along with it, you get a 4-pin PMW fan splitter, and you get a L-shaped pipe Phillips head screwdriver, which is an interesting touch and very economical, I would say. So this is a very so I would call this a fancy screwdriver. So that's that. And then you get Deepcool's thermal paste, which is, I'm not sure which thermal paste this is, because it has no model number or anything. I'll just show you that. Yeah, you can see here, this has no branding on it, no model name whatsoever. So I mean, it's safe to assume that this could be a normal Deepcool thermal paste which they have suggested for this cooler. So really there's no way of me knowing that unless I do more testing on this. Then you have this little nice pouch with a very fancy product manual. So yeah, you can have a look at it. Yes, AK620 CPU cooler, very well minimalistic design front page. It shows you what components you get. You get the screw mounts, the brackets, the fan, of course, the cooler, of course, and you get the splitter, and the knobs, and it shows you different mounting styles for different sockets, and it just keeps going and going and going and all the way. Yeah, so that's your information booklet out over there. Very nice touch. I like this a lot. So I'm going to just go ahead and keep this back aside. Now let's take a look at the cooler itself. So I'm going to open the packaging. You have thermoform here and the second thermoform protective packaging here. This is how you get the cooler. You get the cooler, a little, I'm going to keep that there. So you get the cooler pre-installed with the fans. You have air inlet from here, and if you can see, let's count this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Wait, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 fins. Is it 9 fins? Let's count again. I'll count from here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, you got 9 fins. So you got 9 blades fan, which I think it's good for the Deepcool cooler. And then you have this label here, this particular label here, which means warning, remove before installation. Many forget to do this, and I truly appreciate that Deepcool still uses white color opaque sticker, so that even any new builders who are going to use this will see this very prominently and remove it, else there will be more complications. All of these fans are 4-pin PWM controlled. They have the independent connectors, so you can swap fans also if you want, but I just really like these fans. They look pretty darn neat. More information on this later on. And it has, well, spring, you can see, well, let me just give you guys a closer look at the screws. Yeah, so there you have it. These are screws that mounts onto the bracket, which then mounts onto your socket brackets. So you have that. It has a 6 copper pipe. Yeah, you can see it has 6 copper pipes, copper heat pipes. They're, I think, nickel plated. And I will explain you on the fans. You have 2 fans for, usually the cooler will be mounted in this fashion, and you have air inlet over, you have air inlet over here, and you have the second fan to push the air more out of the second heatsink. So you've got the first heatsink for cooling, and then you have secondary heatsink cooling, hence you have dual fan configuration. On the top side, you have a very flat, nice, distinct look, with very nice Deepcool plastic covering on the heatsink with very subtle logo. So this is really good. Someone's at the door. Okay, so moving on to here, the fans are on these metal clips, which is, I would say, very nice in my opinion for every air coolers. Lastly, I want to show you something very interesting here. If the camera can get it, yes. So you can see here that the fins are very differently placed amongst each other. If you see, you have normal fins over here, and then you have these fins which has a checkered design on top, which you can see. Now the fun fact on this checkered design is, you can see here, it's not really much. It's just that these areas that you see are a little raised up. So it's just, well, I guess it's just how it looks. It looks cool, matches their design principles. And I mean, there's more to it. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like there's more to it, but it's generally a dual heatsink air cooler with dual fans and 6 copper heat pipes. We will be doing a proper review on this soon, but this was an unboxing video. You have nothing much there in the box, so I'm going to keep the box aside. I'm going to keep the cooler right here. This is how the cooler is going to look onto a system. So yeah, one of the things is you need to be careful is that when you mount this cooler, you're not gonna get much space for RAM clearance. Apart from that, this cooler looks promising, seems promising. So that's it, everyone. This is how the Deepcool AK620 looks like. It's pretty nice. This top is plastic. I mean, you could probably just pop this off and put some vinyl stickers or some stickers on these if you don't want to pop them out. Or if you do want to pop them out, you can probably pop them out and paint on them and void your warranty. But let's not do that, shall we? Apart from that, this is it. This is what I've shown you. This is the accessories that you get with it. It's very simple, it's very basic. I just really love this screwdriver, and it has all the mounting tools with it. So that's that. 250 watt TDP is what is claimed by this cooler. So let's check that out in the next video that we're gonna do featuring this cooler in the build. So I hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you in our next video. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.